Fear the Palisades, welcome to another discussion video. I know I haven't had one in a while, but it's finally time I do one again. But before I get into it, be sure to watch the whole video, burn up the like button, destroy that subscribe button, speak to the notification bell, leave a good comment down below, follow me to the greats and A's, check out all my other YouTube videos, I have playlists, check out Blue Vivacity and Sonic Central. It's in the description as always, and if you guys are new to this channel, share everything I just said. It helps out a lot, and I always appreciate the support and feedback. Yeah. It's discussion video time. I know I haven't done one in a while, and I know it's kind of early for me to be doing one. It's only after 7 in the morning right now. Haven't even been up very long, so maybe I'll yawn. I don't know. I hope not, but if that's the case, then so be it. But, I've had some discussion videos, about Daisy, Billy Hatcher, and Blaze the Cat. And maybe a little bit of Bowser Jr., but I usually talk about him when I'm recording games and stuff. So I kind of usually talk about him in those, but it's kind of random, and it's in different spurts of different videos. Here it is kicked on. Or no, the heat kicked on. Yeah, the heat. It's been getting pretty cold here. As far as lows wise, yes. Highs, no, not really. 60s and 70s still. But the thing I want to talk about is another character besides Daisy, Blaze, and Billy Hatcher. He is the last one of the four that I really love to talk about, and the four that I really like the most. Y'all should know who this is if you see my Twitter profile page. The profile pic, the header pic. I looked at more photos of him last night on DeviantArt. I downloaded so many that I apparently crashed DeviantArt. That the server went down. I didn't think finding so many images of this character was going to do that, and I feel like he should be talked about more. Excuse me. There we go. Don't know what's going on with my body right now. It's acting weird. My nose. That I don't know why I mentioned that. I shouldn't have, but it's whatever. But yeah, has some of the best music, especially one. And if I say it, I'll probably give it away. It's Moljira. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already gave it away. He's not in too many games. I wish he was. He's kind of like Billy Hatcher to me. Not enough love. Not enough games. He's mainly in spin-off games. And that, my friends, is the one and only Toon Link. Yes, I really like him a lot. Just like Daisy, Blaze, and Billy Hatcher. I think I said Billy. I bet Billy, not Billy. Oh my god. I've said that kid's mate name so many times, it's not even funny. Like, remember when I used to gush over him? I still do, but I love all four in their own way. They each have something about them that I really like. Daisy obviously being cute and being a happy princess all the time, and her personality. Blaze for her attitude and the way she speaks, like, I don't want anybody's help, like in Sonic Rush, like in the scene of where they're about to fight, I don't want to get demonetized here, but Eggman N, not the regular Eggman, but Eggman N. I don't want to say the word, but because I'm just too afraid that I'm going to say it the wrong way, so I don't want to offend anyone, so I'm not going to say it. But Blaze doesn't like help and stuff. Like, the way she speaks is very interesting. And Billy Hatcher is Billy Hatcher because he is awesome. He doesn't get a lot of love. I mean, his game only sold for 250,000 copies. Not a lot of love, but I have seen not very much art of him, and I wish I could see more. But just the images from the game, the cutscenes, and how realistic he and his friends look, they look really good. But Toon Link is different than all three of them, in my opinion. Obviously, every character is unique. And yes, I wish they were real, especially Toon Link. I know I love Daisy and all, but out of those four, I wish Toon Link was real than the other three. Not because he's just a kid, but he's kind of funny in a way. Like, he does have a sister, he does have a grandmother. It's shown in The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker in the beginning, in the opening. And yes, I have seen that game like 2 or 3 times, like playthrough-wise. I've watched all of it. It is a really fantastic game, and I should really consider getting it at some point. Maybe if I ever get a job, I can get money and get a credit or debit card, and I can buy it. It's probably really expensive, but I don't care. It's going to be worth it. I have a GameCube sitting over there. I mean, how else do you think I play Super Smash Bros. Melee? I have a GameCube, and I use GameCube controllers to play on the Wii, but I used the Wiimote to play Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and yes, I did play more of that game yesterday. And I played as Toon Link every time, and I won. Oh, I hurt my thumb a little bit, but I'll be okay. I'm a tough guy. But that's irrelevant. Oh my god. I am speaking a lot of irrelevant stuff. But as Toon Link goes, yes, I kind of gush over him quite a bit. I mean, I looked up probably about 60, 70 different images of him on DeviantArt, and I downloaded just about every single one of them. He has got a ton of art, and I like it a lot. I have some really good ones and some pretty hilarious ones. I might post them somewhere on Twitter if I ever feel like it. Or I could just post screenshots of all the pictures that I have. But yeah, Toon Link, he's very special to me. The thing I like most about him, and I can say this about him in Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Ultimate and 3DS and Wii U, the amount of expressions he has on his face compared to other characters in Smash, he is probably the most expressionist character. Like, he has the most different expressions. Like, he can be like curious, he has like angry, he's like surprised, happy. Like, he's got different ones. Or no, ferocious, like me when I'm angry, because I get angry very easily. It doesn't take much, and I will start throwing things across the room, basically like that. But I wish more people talked about him. To me, out of those 4 characters that I really like, he is probably the 3rd most underrated character. Billy Hatcher being the most underrated because he doesn't get a lot of support and love. Obviously, because he's the least known character out of the 4. And get this. You know, you see how I am with these 4 characters here. Daisy and Toon Link are Nintendo. Blaze and Billy Hatcher are Sega. You see what I'll go with? 2 Nintendo characters, 1 of each gender. 2 Sega characters, 1 of each gender. Toon Link's taunts in Smash are hilarious. Except the one where he does pull out the wind wand. Which, that's probably what makes him really cool, is that, like, that's what he's most known for, is that. Because he uses it quite a bit in Wind Waker. He uses it a lot in Smash as a taunt. And I love it. Like, I do it every time in Brawl. I do it every time in Ultimate. I just want to get Toon Link in Smash Ultimate right now. Like, I just, like, when we get to him in World of Light, don't worry. Oh, God, I better start heading in the freaking, which direction is he? He's in a dimension. He's on the east side of the Galeem's world. I need to find him. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten to that part of the game, but do not worry, I will cover that next. But I do know about Mr. Game & Watch being in a little gaming like a little arcade maze section. I will play as Mr. Game & Watch, but probably in between, I'll probably give him and Rosalina equal time. It's going to be hard, but I want to give a lot of time to Toon Link. I know I gave a lot of time to Pac-Man, but I want to give a lot of time to Toon Link as well, because he deserves it. When I record my next Super Smash Bros. Ultimate World of Light video, I can point out where it is. But I do know where it is, and maybe I should start covering that area a little more. Maybe I should start unlocking some stuff on the east side and more on. But I do want to complete the west side first. I've been focusing on that. But Toon Link is very special. He does have a sister, and her name is Ariel. And in the game, she gets kidnapped by one of, obviously, Ganondorf's evil minions. A giant freaking evil bird of death. I don't remember. I think it's at the end of the game when you see Ariel again and his grandmother. His grandmother's the one that gives him clothes. Like, he's full of expression even in the game. Like, he can get angry, he can get happy, he can get curious, he can get quite serious. He can be excited, he can be frustrated. He's got so much emotion compared to the other three characters that I talk about. He's just full of emotions and full of expressions. Like, it's amazing how much time Nintendo actually put into his character. He's so underused in games. He needs to be in more. I know he's probably one of my favorite games that he's in is Hyrule Legends Warriors. He's in that game, and that is another game that would be awesome for me to get, considering how much I'm kind of into The Legend of Zelda than more what you people think. I am actually pretty heavily into it. I do talk about it to myself, and even when I'm doing long races, like 24-hour races, I'm talking to myself, or not even talking to my friends about it, but talking to myself about how awesome he is, and how awesome his games are, and how well he's well made. His character design is well done. The way they made him is really good. The story and plot in the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker game is fantastic. The taunts in Smash are so good. Where the swinging the sword constantly, the wind one, and whatever the other one he's got. I'm trying to remember what else he's got. I don't remember, but yeah, I mean, eventually you'll see it in Smash Ultimate when I get to him. But right now we're with Inkling right now, and I actually did yesterday Sheik, Zelda, and Dr. Mario for the characters. Those all went really well, by the way. Obviously, my favorite out of those three is probably Zelda, because I actually really like her model in Smash Ultimate more than Brawl and Melee. Melee and Brawl are her more iconic ones, especially Melee, because that was like Ocarina of Time Zelda. I'm not sure about the one in Brawl, but very well known, most iconic to her. But now, the fun stuff about Wind Waker is the pirate crew. Now, get this. I don't remember what the big guy's name was, the guy who wears that red bandana that is a very tough looking guy. He's also in another game that Toon Link is also featured in. I forgot to mention this, Spirit Tracks, which that game is not very well liked from what I've heard. I can't say a thing for sure, but yeah, I have seen a little bit. It's not too bad, but I can't say it's that great either. So it's kind of mixed. It's very interesting. Another game where he shows a lot of emotions, like each color, red, green, blue, purple. Four swords. Now we know red is most aggressive. Green is his normal self. I don't remember what blue and purple were, but red is his most aggressive. Don't underestimate the kid. He's aggressive when he wants to be. I don't think I've seen the full game, but I have watched almost a full playthrough of the game. I really need to continue watching. I haven't watched it in so long. It's been a couple of years since I last watched it, but it was pretty good. It's basically 4 different versions of himself at once, trying to save the world from Ganondorf. But each color represents a different form of like expression or emotion of him. And I think the way the normal self around his red version is kind of funny because I don't think the red version of him doesn't like him that much. He is a very unique character. I mean, they have his skin in Smash, the red and blue and purple ones, and then they have the dark form. I don't remember what the dark form is from. I know it's the same for Link as well, but regular Link and Young Link, but I don't know what it's from. Something tells me it is from Hyrule Legends Warriors, but I'm not 100% sure. I need to rewatch that game too. But I've been kind of busy with Mario Party, Mario Kart, the Mario and Luigi series, Spyro. I've been trying to watch all of those. I don't feel like starting a 5th series or another series that I need to start watching and start getting caught up on because it's that good. Now, I'm only in for the game for Toon Link and Tetra. Now, she is secretly Zelda in Wind Waker. You find out later, like, I think way more halfway through the game before Toon Link finds out that Tetra is actually secretly Zelda, which I find it kind of cute that there is a lot of art between them two. You'd be amazed, there is a lot of art of Tetra and Toon Link together. Like, I mean, my lock screen is literally them in a winter scene and they're hugging and they kiss. It's a GIF. It's in a wintry background, snowy winter. Obviously winter clothes and stuff. I will say though, Toon Link's hair does look good without his hat. His hair does look really good. But yeah, they kiss and then they like smile in happiness. It's a very cheery lock screen, and And man, I need to start utilizing Toon Link a lot more now. I know I love Daisy, I know I love Blaze, and I know I love Billy Hatcher, but man, do I love Toon Link so much, man. I wouldn't say he's better than Blaze the Cat, but he's pretty dang close. He is... Oh my god. I just love him so much. Now I want a plushie of him now. And like what I have for Daisy and stuff, like a Daisy sweater, a Daisy t-shirt, and Daisy socks, like, and a Daisy plush. Like, unfortunately, my Daisy socks are kind of going to crap, but they're starting to get holes on the bottom, which is sad. But I still have my shirt and sweater. But there is so much to like about Toon Link. Like, he and Tetra, they don't have a good relationship in the beginning of Wind Waker when they first meet. But as you progress through the game, their relationship eventually does get better and stronger, and you can tell that they really like each other. It is kind of sad to see that that game ends the way it ends, though. I mean, I will say, though, the King of the Red Lions is the King of Hyrule, pretty much. He is the boat that Toon Link rides on to adventure the seas and storms of the game and to get to different places in the game. And you don't find that out until you almost find out that Tetra is secretly Princess Zelda in the game. Oh my god, man. Just talking about this, man. You can tell that I really love him a lot. I don't think I've ever gushed over a male character like him, ever. But whoever made Toon Link was a genius. Dang it, man. Now I need to rewatch Hyrule Legends Warriors, Wind Waker. Man, I need to rewatch this stuff. I need to get the game, is what I need, so that I can forever cherish my time. Even though I do it with Smash a lot. And no matter how many times I pick Toon Link, I'm always winning. He has the magic touch. I know Daisy does. It's Smash Ultimate, but Smash Brawl, Toon Link has the magic touch of me winning every time. Because whenever I try and play as anybody else, I struggle. But whenever I play as Toon Link, I always win. There's just... Excuse me for that yawn there. He has the magic touch of me finishing first. I have got to get those games, man. I really do. I know I've said that like 4 or 5 times, but dang, I really want them now. I think both games are for the GameCube. I think Hyrule Legends Warriors has more of a strategic way of playing the game. And it's almost like an RPG, like how the Mario and Luigi series is. Because that series is an RPG-based style format. And I think Hyrule Legends Warriors is almost similar to that in a way. Because you have many map choices, like in Mario and Luigi. You go to different places, which is a form of basically different maps. You fight your way through to make progression. Again, same how Mario and Luigi is. You gain more statistics and you get stronger as you progress through the game. Again, same as Mario and Luigi. It has that similar format. And you unlock things by progressing through the game. Now, his model in Hyrule Legends Warriors is probably my favorite one. That is probably my favorite model of him. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're missing a lot, because his model in that game is outstanding. I love it. Like, I just want to get a picture of it so bad. I wish I could bring a pop-up, but I don't have that power yet. But if I would, it would be somewhere in the tops of the screens. But I can't do that because I don't have a PC or computer. I don't have any of that. But I wish I could. But I don't. I would have edited the video and put that in, actually. I really would have. But yeah, Toon Link, he's a special character. He's awesome. If Blaze was non-existent, which she kind of has been, like, she hasn't been a character talked about very much as well, Toon Link would probably surpass Daisy if it were not for Blaze being there. But Blaze is there, and Blaze is awesome. She's just as good as the other three. The big four. They are all awesome. I seem to find underrated characters. You know, Billy Hatcher, highly underrated. Toon Link is underrated, but I have a feeling that some people would say he's just about average. Blaze, I could see people saying that she's overrated. She's not. She hasn't been seen in very many games. Spin-off, regular mainline Sonic games, no. She hasn't been seen. And I could see a lot of people saying, I've already seen people say Daisy is overrated. I can see that, but I'm not going to say that, because Daisy is the freaking best character in video game history. She's the best princess. She's the best female character. She's the best Nintendo character. She's the best everything. There is not going to be a time where she will ever drop from my number one spot ever of all-time favorites. She will always be my favorite character, no matter how much I like Blaze, no matter how much I like Billy Hatcher, no matter how much I like Toon Link. She will always be number one, no matter what. I've already made a video about her, so it's in a playlist somewhere. If you find it, you're gonna be awesome, because I really gush about her in that video. And it kind of shows, because I almost blush at some points, which I am not a person who blushes very much, because I don't really share my emotions very much. But when it comes to discussion videos and talking about my 4 favorite characters of all time, they are just... I get really highly emotional, because I get very expression. I show a lot of expression for each character, because they're just that good. But Toon Link is... he is one I wish he was real. Yeah, he may not speak English. Yeah, he may be small. But he is awesome. Full of expression. Always on the go. Always willing to save the world. His sister and grandmother make him a lot better too. He is actually the only one that has an actual family in game of my 4 favorites. Daisy has so-called a father. She mentions it, I believe, either in Mario Party 3 or Fortune Street, which is a spin-off game of a bunch of Nintendo characters from like different games that you don't talk about much, like oh god, there's a lot. It's pretty crazy what Fortune Street has for Nintendo. Daisy also has a so-called sister that is speculated to be there, but she's never used or shown. Blaze did have a mother and father, but they sadly tragically died, and when they were defending the Soul Dimension, his Soul Kingdom, Soul Empire. Billy Hatcher, you could basically say his friends are almost like a family to him. But they're just as really close and really good best friends, and they support one another. I do know that in a Billy Hatcher video, I did mention that, oh, hey, he's got a family, like a brother, an older brother, a mom, a dad. But I'm not sure if there was an actual TV show. If there was, I can't find it. Like, I know there was a person who did comment on the video who asking me for the link and for where I found it. I don't think there really is a TV show. If there was, yeah, I can't find it. I had no luck finding it. I tried everything. But Toon Link is really the only one out of those four that has a true family. He has a sister, and he has a grandmother. And he lives on an island village. But he's really the only one with a family. His little sister is kind of cute, though. Ariel. She's actually a trophy, a spirit in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and she's like one of the last 3 or 4 spirits that I don't have. I have every spirit in the game besides her, the Dragoon, and like one other one. He's awesome. I tell you that. He is a fantastic character. He is a heck of a guy. I really wish he was real. I don't say that very much. In fact, I think that's the first time I've ever mentioned something about a fictional character that I really love or gush about or really like to talk about that I've ever said that I wish they were real. Toon Link is that special to me. He's just full of it, man. He's oh my god, man, he's just awesome, man. He's just awesome, and even talking about him was cool. I'm kind of running out of things to talk about him, but it's never ending because I keep finding awesome things to say about him. Also, there is one other thing I did want to say. From his voice in Wind Waker to his voice in Hyrule Legends Warriors, it is a little bit different. His voice is a little bit different. I don't remember what his voice is like in Hyrule Legends Warriors. I have to look back at a video. It doesn't really have a voice in Spirit. None of them really have a voice in Spirit Tracks because Spirit Tracks is on, I believe, the DS, the Nintendo DS, which that is something that I don't have. I have a Game Boy and a Game Boy Color, but not a 3DS or a DS. I don't have either one. Sure, I've been yawning a lot, but I'm not gonna let that stop me from talking about him. But yeah, I'm Four Swords. I should rewatch that game as well. I never finished Spirit Tracks. I think I got bored of it. It's kind of like Mario Kart Tour. I got bored of it, and then and Hill Climb Racing, like, I stopped playing for the game for like a year or 2, and then I get back into it, and I've been with Mario Kart Tour and Hill Climb Racing since. And as well as, yeah, I need to rewatch all 3 of those. Wind Waker, all 4. Wind Waker, Spirit Tracks, Hyrule Legends Warriors, and Four Swords. I believe he's also in another game, but I don't know. I think those are just his 4 main games. I wish he was the one in Link's Awakening because that game is so freaking long, it's not even funny. Yet I only died 11 times. For my first playthrough, dying only 11 times is really good. Like, in the beginning, I died. Once I got past, even before halfway, and once I even got past halfway, I never died again. Like, I went from the very beginning of the game, pretty much 11 deaths, and pretty much kept living. Like, I didn't die at all. Thanks to, of course, my sister helping me out. I gotta thank my sister for helping me out getting through that game. Without her, I probably would have never made it through. But I did play some by myself, without assistance. But I wish Toon Link was in that game. Because I spent, over a dozen hours playing that game. But hopefully someday I get Wind Waker, Hyrule Legends Warriors, or something. Because they're both for a console that I have. It's just the GameCube. He's so expression. He's got a lot of expression. I keep saying so expression, but it doesn't make sense. He's highly expressionative, basically. If you really want to see it, you gotta see those games. You really do. You're missing out. But other than that, there's not really else for me to talk much about. I wish I had a piece of paper, for mainline information. I kind of shared off a lot of the main reasons why I liked him. And some of the stuff in his games that I really like. I mean, a lot of Legend of Zelda games are RPG games, but if I really had to say, though, Toon Link's games are more open world than RPG style. Wind Waker is an open world game because you go out to different pieces of land and ocean and adventure that you have to explore and unlock, which I love exploration and I love adventure. So, I mean, why else do you think I play Minecraft? I play for the adventure, the exploring, and the secrets, and all that cool stuff. The secrets behind Minecraft. I mean, I have a Toon Link statue. I have a statue of Toon Link, Blaze, and Daisy. I'm missing Billy Hatcher, but I don't know if I'm really ever going to find one, since he doesn't get a lot of love and stuff. But Toon Link has some very cool games. But that's really all I have. This is probably my longest video about him, about any of 4 characters that I really like. Billy Hatcher has the most videos, but as far as long videos, I'm pretty sure this one's gonna take the cake as the longest one. But yeah, I mean, that's all I've got. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to burn up the like button, destroy that subscribe button, speed through that notification bell, leave a good comment down below, follow me on Twitter, the Great Sanays, check out all my other YouTube videos, I have playlists, check out Vivacity and Sonic Central, their YouTube links are in the description as always. And if you guys are new to this channel, be sure to do everything I just said, it helps a lot. I appreciate the support and feedback. This is the Great Snake saying, catch you guys soon. But before I do end the video, I'm probably going to be watching all 4 of his games while I may be doing this 24-hour race I've got upcoming in a week, but I'm already probably going to be done with that race way after this video has not even been uploaded yet. So, yeah. So, there you have it. That's all about Toon Link. I already did my conclusion, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, because Toon Link is freaking awesome, and he will always stay that way. Not very many people realize how much I really like Toon Link. I got a couple of friends that I have did not realize how much I really like him a lot. They did not realize how much how I like literally like how much I really enjoy him. Anyway, with that, it's a great saying. Get you guys soon.